Hi, I'm Casey Nicholson, and welcome to this week's edition of NYSSBA News.
Teachers help students every day in our public schools, but how often do you find a student teaching the teacher? Well, that's exactly what's happening in the Bethlehem Central School District outside of Albany.
If you want to add an assignment, you're going to click on your page. Yeah. You're going to go to the little plus in the bottom right corner.
The add button, okay.
You're going to go to create assignment, and then you're going to edit here.
4 years ago, Bethlehem Central High School created the Student Help Desk. Students are trained to assist staff and students with technology issues of all kinds.
So your password's reset now. And then to change it, you can log on to Google and change it.
We're absolutely elated as to how well it's evolved. There have been so many unanticipated benefits that we've experienced. Everything from the way at which our students are interacting with each other and the other students, and the flipping of roles between mentors and students. Often our teachers will approach our students and ask them for help, and I think that leads to some really positive relationships that develop amongst the staff and the students.
Today's students grew up with technology and are called digital natives. They're naturals at solving technical problems.
They're in the classrooms with the teachers, so they experience it firsthand. They can come back to us and say, hey, this is what's going on. And working together with the students, we can formulate a solution much faster.
The Student Help Desk is also a way to help students develop leadership skills.
And I think it also changes the perspective of what some people think of as students who just deal with technology, that they're just tech geeks or whatever, and here they're actually communicating, meeting with people, and being able to help people out.
It's modeled me in a career way and a social way. It showed me that in the career world there's different ways to act than you would with your friends, and it's also showed me that how to help your friends and how to help teachers.
The program has become part of the culture of the high school.
We have made it cool to be techie. Our students are well respected within the school because students see them as a venue for them to go to for support. And students would rather speak to another student when they're having a difficulty than to another help desk adult.
Our courts have pretty much said this, that we're not supposed to necessarily occupy space in our schools to be religion-free in terms of teaching about religion. What we're not supposed to be doing is inculcating religious principles, promoting religion. So what our courts have said is if we are exploring with students different religious practices in a comparative manner, that's more than appropriate. That teaches our students how to be multicultural and to understand better what other individuals who have different beliefs are thinking. The religion clause of the First Amendment says that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. What that means is you don't get to respect an establishment of religion because people want to do so, or people don't have an objection to it. This is a prohibition of what government can't do. And so you can't promote religion even if the majority of persons want it promoted. And quite frankly, the Constitution was designed to protect the minority, not the majority, under the viewpoint that the minority is the group that needs the protection, the majority doesn't. The whole point is if what we're doing is teaching about religion as opposed to promoting religion, then we're not promoting the holiday season. We're making sure that during the holiday season, when students have perhaps the most inquiry about religious things, that this is perhaps the greatest time to teach them about multiculturalism, right? So that's really what we should be all about. And if during that period of time we discount someone's faith, I think that we're sending a very strong message of who has value and who doesn't in our society. And that's certainly not the place of a public school district. It should be the opposite of that.
A cloud of despair seemed to settle over the town of Webb Union Free School District after a beloved faculty member and a popular student both died. teachers and staff in the North Country School looked for ways to bring students together and heal. They saw mountains.
When you take people out of their comfort zone and you throw them in together, and it's very healthy, it's very safe, and everybody can do it. It just takes a lot of effort and you have to persevere. Bonding occurs by helping each other out in a strange environment. If you get out here, even adults, they're paying attention and they're, I don't want to say scared, but they're out of their element, so it brings people together.
Students say hiking is a good way to honor the memory of athletic director David Leach, who died at the age of 62 after hiking to the summit of Bald Mountain.
We're doing it for our teacher, Dave Leach, that passed away on Bald Mountain. It's kind of to represent him in a way and create new memories with all of the students that have grown fond of him.
Hiking together gives students a feeling of camaraderie and appreciation for the beauty of their section of New York State.
The great thing is getting the kids involved. These are PE classes. Getting out into the wilderness and hiking these beautiful trails is so healthy, and it's part of our culture. It's part of our own awareness of where we live.
I think the gym teachers and the athletic director got together and thought it would be a good time for the class to go out and experience, and it helps the kids that aren't able to experience the Adirondacks.
Getting outdoors has cemented some friendships and helped start new ones.
They're pretty good kids, it's a lot easier to get along with them, because they're just laid back and cool, calm, and collective, and I'm that type of person, so it's just easy for me to fit in here.
Brought to you by Sprint.